everyone, nice to see you all again. So it has been like a few days already. Yeah. So the last time we met you guys was
Tuesday.
today's Thursday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
today's
today's Thursday.
Thursday.
So it was like Tuesday, right? Tuesday we met. Yeah. So nice to see you all again. So hope you guys have been doing well. If you are investing or if you are keen in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, do remember to do all your due diligence and before you make your commitment, right? Is payment juggernaut for crypto, right? So
Yeah.
who is this payment juggernaut, right? So for all of you, you might be thinking, what is a juggernaut? Juggernaut is basically an entity that is pretty big, something that's pretty big and pretty strong in something. So this guy that we are looking at today is okay, let me find my screen. So they are actually PayPal, right? So for all of you who have been doing, I did the wrong one again. So I should be sharing this other slide, other window. PayPal, right? So for some of you who have been thinking, who have been into online buying and selling, e-commerce, yeah, so you would know PayPal, right? So even if you don't do online purchases and things like that, you would probably already heard of PayPal. So PayPal is actually very big. I forgot to but later we'll take a look at it. So sometime last year, in a letter to European Commission, so PayPal actually there is this quote unquote they are saying they are monitoring the evolution of crypto asset space. That's actually very interesting, and they has taken unilateral tangible steps to further develop its capability in this area. So well, let's not speculate. Some people might be assuming that they are already in the crypto, but we do not want to assume that until there is solid information talking about that or them coming out officially and say that. But before all this, let's think for a moment. So if consider in a scenario where this big guy, PayPal, I like them. I buy a lot of things online and then I use them and it's pretty fast. So the first time I used PayPal was like when was it? 2013, something like that. 12, something like that. So it was pretty fast. Yeah, that is before all these payment wallets, all these other payment wallets springing up in the market, right? So as you all know, PayPal was one of the initial members of what Facebook's Libra, right? So Facebook is trying to do this cryptocurrency thing, and then of course, at the end of the day, PayPal subsequently they withdrew, along with some of the big players, right? There's some articles on this website talking about that a few months ago or last year or something like that. Yeah. So if PayPal is going to really go into it. So some notable things that may happen if PayPal is really going to dive in cryptocurrency. Can you all see this? Wait, where's your screen?
But the resolution is not clear from my side.
Yeah. So never mind. There are some things that may happen if they really dive into it. So of course we'll love to see it happen because PayPal they have what they have 286 million users right now. Yeah. So if you're looking at cryptocurrency population or rather the number of people that are actually involved in or know about or very interested or have own cryptocurrency. That is probably, I don't know how many. It's just very little. I think it's very little. So some of PayPal user may already been in cryptocurrency, but there definitely are still a majority of the 286 million people who are still not into cryptocurrency. So if
Oh.
PayPal is going to go into it, this majority of the people who still do not know anything about cryptocurrency, they would know. They will definitely know. They will like, wait, PayPal is going to crypto. What is this crypto? Let's go and read about it. What is this? What is this? What is this blockchain thing? I never heard of it. Yeah, even right to today, look at the friends around you. I'm pretty sure that at least half of them have never heard of blockchain before, even though blockchain news has been pretty 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 much on the media outlets everywhere. Yeah, so maybe they have this selective reading. They look at blockchain, they just swipe it away and read other things that they like. But is it a good thing then? Yeah, of course. Right now, uh, our global economy is slowing, as you know, slowing even before pandemic arrived. Yeah, so this pandemic just helped it slow down even more. Yeah, even it become even slower. So of course, even in this time, we believe that this world is on the cusp. Yeah, cusp is like a transition, of technological revolution. So you can see that from conventional people using cash to people using e-wallets to pay. We see that in the last few years already. So there is already a transition. So so this transition is actually going to go deeper into to cover a lot other areas, not just in payment, not just in payment technology, but also in manufacturing technology. Like for example, you think of 3D printing. People
Yeah,
are using
trading.
3D printing to print what? I don't know. Let me see whether I have a picture. See whether I have a picture here.
You share the screen
Oh,
for
I didn't put a picture.
everyone.
Yeah, so let me take down this screen and I'm going to share my other screen with you. So, so which slide is this? 23. So 3D printing machine.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
print anything with 3D.
yeah,
Not just this small little thing that you see in the picture. You can nowadays you might even see people printing or rather 3D print a house. They can just build a small house using this 3D technology, and this little crane will just
yeah,
and there you have your house. So they can 3D print plastic. They can 3D print what is that called? Cement. That's how they build house, and
the
then you can
pitch.
3D print metal too. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's actually amazing. Yeah. So these are part of the transition in a lot of technology that is going to influence our life in the future. Yeah. So it's actually very exciting to want to think about how this technology will affect, influence, and help us in our daily lives. Yeah. So of course, this 3D printing guy, a lot of people will be thinking, it's going to take away my job. It's going to take away some of the workers in the factory's job.
yeah,
Yes and no. Yeah. So if it is going to take away some of the low level or rather mundane jobs in a factory, then these people need to upgrade themselves, get themselves educated with new things, and get themselves familiar with the new technology, and then they can be the one managing this machineries, whatever. Yeah. So at the end of the day, how I see the next decade is that people just need to keep upgrading themselves over in knowledge, over in what they know, over in how they're going to do things, new way to do things, and that's going to help a lot for them. Recently, I think what was it? I read on the news, Singapore, yes, Singapore. We have this what's that thing? Resort World Sentosa, yes, correct, RWS. So recently, um, this RWS has announced in a statement that they are going to do one round of what is called retrenchment. Yes. So imagine this big company, and then there's a group of people that's going to go jobless overnight, just like that. So what are these people going to do later? Of course, if they already have the extra skill in other area, they can proceed to go to the other area. But if they do not have the extra skill, they have to upgrade themselves. They have to learn new things. Yeah. So these are the things that that are happening and will continue to happen during this transition technological transition period. Yes, the cups of yeah. So so yes, these are the things that I want to cover.
Yeah.
So back to this PayPal thing. So if a payment juggernaut like PayPal offers crypto in their wallets, it will allow blockchain and cryptocurrency to achieve a real scale and meaning among her users, right?
Yeah.
So they have a lot of users. You value add the value add to the users, and these users, one thing they'll be engaged in new things, new technology that they probably have never considered. Sometimes you're like, hey, I'm playing this game on the on my iPhone, and then this iPhone, oh, I'm winning this number of cash, number of coins inside this game platform, and then imagine one fine day this game developer, for example, let's say EA, Electronic Arts, they introduce to this particular game a new thing and say, oh, you got to deal with crypto, this certain particular crypto coin in order to gain more rewards. So people, they have no choice but to get to know cryptocurrency. Yeah. So of course, it may still be a a long way down the road, but you never know. It may happen tomorrow. Yeah, it may even be happening now already. That they
Yeah.
probably are already planning. Yeah. So that's all about for this PayPal thing and technological transition. So Richard, do you have any other things for our listeners?
Yeah. I have some of the nice articles about the Twister hack. So you can see the
Twitter
news
hack.
article here. Yeah. It's uh, people can see the news recently, the social engineering attack on the
That
employee
picture.
admin panel. That's one of the news thing. Also, let us to review on this article is shared about the crypto hack, the Twister hack, the social engineering attack. Uh, with the social engineering attack, it look like some hacker they use the Twitter or the code to call
Mm.
to some of the victim to get the password or some relevant information. That is the social engineering. Yeah,
These people are
article.
just so evil, huh?
Yeah, hacker. Okay, so So let me show to all of you to read this for all of you. Hackers are able to get away with the posting fake Bitcoin giveaway on the various Twitter account thanks to a high-level internal admin access. Yeah, it's the same with the last week. It's a fake Ethereum giveaway, and now they say that in a fake Bitcoin giveaways.
Yeah.
It's a crypto scammer responsible for what could be the largest event hack on the Twitter were able to succeed because individual employees have a high level of access to information and control on the platform. In a series of tweets from the Twitter support on July 15, the Health Center of the social media platform confirmed that hackers responsible for the massive breach of the high-profile figure account had conducted a coordinated social engineering attack to gain access to internal systems and tools. We know they used this access to take control of the many highly visible, including verified accounts and Twitter on their behalf. Twitter support says, we are looking into that other malicious activity they may have conducted or information they may have accessed and will share more here as we have it. The account reported the platform had taken significant steps to limit access to the internal system and tools as the breach is investigated. Access to the remote fake Bitcoin giveaway, the hacker was able to post this using the account of major figures, including Barack Obama and John Biden, to promote the fake Bitcoin giveaway, which had to fast swing over 300 users out of 118,000. The individual employee admin panel target in the hack have significant access to a variety of tools to control the affected account, including posting messages on their behalf and changing the verification phone number and email address. Twitter user Sneako post screenshot with the indicated the fraudster may have changed their email address for verification for the Coinbase and Gemini accounts, as they will have the same follow attack. Here's the photo, here's the screenshot to show that the hacker is changing their account email. Yeah. And some of them, they try to change the Binance email. Yeah. And reaction from the crypto Twitter sounded bad that Twitter developer can just log into my account and twist anything, read my private stuff and all. That is the user 1UC45MH. If one of them freak out, they can twist anything on anyone's accounts. The stock market reacted similarly, despite being closed of trading shortly after the hack was discovered. Twitter stock T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m fell from $35.6 to $34.7, dropped 2.5% in just 15 minutes. At the time of writing, the platform stock is priced 34.52. Yeah, this information is a hack from Twitter, and it makes the stock of the Twitter in the stock market fell 2.5%. Let me say thank you to some of our audience. Thanks Ms. Trinh Ngô, thanks Mr. Khang Nguyễn, thanks Ms. Phương Hà, Family Japan. Thanks Mr. Cam Minh Hiền Vlog. Thanks Miss Hoàng Căng Vlog. Thanks Miss Nhịp Sống Châu Âu. Okay, let's just continue with our article. Yeah. we are at the T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m, right? And then we can see here's this article is about the consensus execute of the stealing IP from a startup in its own incubator. Yeah. Mr. Nicholas, what's new you feel interested in?
No, anything new?
I think I will go to this news. Who owns the crypto for health domain behind the Twister hacks? Yeah, it's also follow up with the article about crypto hack. Okay, this is the article follow up with the crypto hacks. It's a data concerning the owner of the website associated with today's wholesale Twitter account hack as a leaked online. Internet,
into reading mode.
reading mode. Maybe people can have the view easier. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me share again. Reading mode. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Internet sledges have conversed on the website cryptoforhealth.com, which were associated with the widespread Twitter account hacks that began on July 15. The earliest incarnations of the scam saw the accounts of the numerous crypto luminaries purpose to partners with Crypto for Health to give away 5,000 bitcoins to their followers.
Just hold on a minute over here. 5,000 bitcoins. Hello, 5,000 bitcoins. That is $5 million. Is it $5 million? No. That's $50 million. Almost $50 million.
No, not 50 million. No.
5,000 bitcoin. Each bitcoin is about
assume
9,000
that
plus,
one bitcoin
right?
is 10,000.
Yeah, so assuming it's 10,000, so 5,000 bitcoin, that is $50 million, right? So who would give $50 million so easily out? Hello.
I think $50 billion.
$50 million, right? 5,000 times 10,000, that's 50 million. I don't even find people willing to give $1 million cash to me. So why would I think that these people is going to give out 5,000 bitcoins freely just like that? So it has to be a scam, right?
Yeah.
So listeners, whoever, just take note when this kind of scam come along your way. Think for a moment, So if the number is just too big to be real, then it's not too good. Okay, if it is too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. Yeah, it's probably not true.
Yeah. Identical tweets claiming a partnership with the Crypto for Health were posted by the account of the top crypto exchanges Coinbase, Gemini, Binance, and the other executed early today. The hacks promotes Gemini's co-founder Tyler and Cameron Winslow to warn that all major crypto twitters have been compromised. Despite the companies use a strong password and two-factor authentication. Yeah, cryptoforhealth.com. The domain was registered on the same day as the hack, according to the Internet Corporation for assigned names and number. We also can say that is the CANN. CANN is the company is a control on the domain name.com nowadays. Yeah, ICANN. The site have been flagged as a phishing site and taken offline. The domain registration information for the website was found to be publicly available, which crypto4health.com purposely have been registered by Anthony Elias of California using the email address mkeywords5@gmail.com.
Yeah, don't need to
However,
mention that email. It's okay.
yeah. However,
I
the
don't want that
street
email to
address
appear on my
reply
feed.
does not exist according to Google Maps, while the phone number does not connect. Whose hashing removes the information labeling it has been reacted for privacy. Yeah. Bitcoin tops Twitter trend. The hack has seen the Bitcoin rank as a top trending keyword on Twitter after the official account of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Bloomberg, and other prominent business magnates touting fraudulent crypto giveaways to their supporters. One
Yeah,
Twitter
so
user.
yeah, just a moment here.
Yeah.
Okay, so for all of you, these listeners, this Elon Musk, you know who he is. He's a big guy. SpaceX, what's it called? Tesla. Yeah, Jeff Bezos, and then this Mike Bloomberg. These famous big guys, think for a moment, they won't just come and tell you, yeah, I have something to give away to you. It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't really make sense at all. So when things doesn't make sense, all of you, please do some research, do some due diligence before you even want to start to believe that these people are actually giving you free money. You know? Yeah. So yeah, back to you, Richard. Is there any other articles that you want to share with us?
Yeah, this is this article. This is the screenshot of the is the screenshot from Twitter about selling a
Yeah.
message from announcement 5,000 BTC giveaway. Yeah. Yeah, this has been sent to everyone on the Twitter. Yeah, it's shared to everyone on Twitter. This screenshot we have up with the Crypto.health and giving back 5,000 to the community. See more crypto4health.com. Yeah, this one is with the many fraudsters using YouTube to promote their scheme. Yeah, now they will also see the article about the giveaway ETH and BTC on the YouTube too. Last time we also discussed about this. And okay, now we go to the next article. Is around frameworks. Okay, this in not in crypto digital on crystal hack. Yeah, DeFi is the DeFi. It's the message found in the transaction to this. Oh, on the article is relevant to the crypto hack. On the information about this is a hidden message found in the transactions to the digital hack Bitcoin address. It's also high. It's also nice article. Yeah. Let's see the DeFi earning.
Let's look at the art auction guy. No, we don't need to look at the DeFi. Let's look at the art auction guy. This
one.
Draper. Tokenized masterpieces to disrupt art auction.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look here.
So what are they actually doing?
Yeah. Okay. We all can know the.
Oh, he's a venture capitalist. This guy.
T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m. If some of the crypto in 2015 may know the T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m. He's the one who bought the Bitcoin from FBI. That FBI beside the Silk Road. one of the largest dark web on 2014.
Yeah.
And then all of the Bitcoin had been do auction with the price of
So
the
this
Bitcoin.
guy, this
With
guy,
the
he, according to the article, he believe in blockchain, but the blockchain technology is driving much needed disruption in the art industry.
auction industry.
I think 1-2 years ago I been to this what do you call that? There is this thing called arcane or something like that. Yeah. So apparently they got a group of people who are trying to raise money through ICO, and these people are really dealing with art pieces like paintings, like generally painting. Yeah. So well, of course, for me, I'll be thinking, hey, this painting is actually doesn't really worth so much money. Otherwise, why would they want to need to do ICO for that? Yeah. So, but when this guy start talking about this Tim Draper guy start talking about this tokenizing art, so that's what I'm interested in looking at, see what they are up to actually, and what kind of possibility can there be for crypto and art to be together. Yeah. So what let me go through the article. Tim Draper, he emphasized that the benefit may be the core utility of decentralized technology offered to art sector. Yeah. So of course, I believe that when it comes to talk about art sector, transparency is and traceability is a key thing. So you scroll down a few lines, you scroll further up. Okay, this paragraph there's a DLT there. So the core utilities of the decentralized technology offer to the art sector, such as the immutability, transparency, and traceability. I think this is two very big words in art industry. Hopefully, any of you into art collection, if you are big on art collection, you probably might agree with this thing too. Yeah, so you don't want to collect an art piece that is fake. You want to collect an art piece that is being painted by the original person.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Yeah, and you want this art piece to be traceable to the whoever that owns this particular painting, right? Yeah. So for example, if today Richard bought a painting from let's say which prime minister or which president or which king is an art collector, or maybe he bought an art painting from some king, maybe king of Thailand. Yeah. So he need to have a traceability record and the transparency. Of course, I don't think they want to sell to him. They probably want to keep it for life. But for instance, this thing happened, and then there is a need of traceabilities to trace back to the owner, original owner, or rather the previous owner, so that people, when they look at this item, they know that wow, this is actually very valuable. This is not just from the street market, Yeah, because nowadays you have a lot of street market artists that can duplicate paintings very well. Yeah, yeah. So of course, when you scroll down further, uh, people talk about tokenizing art and things like that. It's probably just one of the better way to support the support trace the support of the support the traceability of the art pieces. I think that's the main gist of this article. Yeah, don't need to read. Don't need to read everything. Yeah. So
He's also say
especially
about the
yeah,
charity art auction for the
yeah,
COVID-19. Yeah.
One more thing about this tokenizing of art pieces is that auction. Yeah, you read that auction. Yeah, so when you have auction, when you have uh, in this auction, the art collector, they'll think, hey, where is the provenance of this particular piece? Yeah. So provenance basically means who owned this before. And maybe 200 years ago, this King Henry owned this art piece before. You never know. I don't know, 200 years old, 200 years ago. I don't know who is that. But anyway, certain particular king owned this 200 years ago, and there need to be a provenance record. Yeah. So that's what I was talking about just now. Yeah. So the auction took what? 200. The auction took 2.07 million with individual hours selling. These artworks are general. They are not. They are not those higher tier. These are probably the lower tier one. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Because rapper, team rapper, his when he in previous news, I know that he had been funded for the project related to the marketplace, and it's also related to the auction. And then this article is also promote for the auction activity, and we all can see his the company named Arc and Co. Yeah, it's also registered for charity and 42 artists. Yeah, to make the auction and do the charity during the COVID-19. Yeah, it's also a nice article to share to our audience. Yeah,
Yeah. So if there's nothing, we can wrap it up soon. How
yeah.
long do we still have left?
As we have been go on the live stream around 48 minutes. Yeah. So now let me fire up one more article, and we discuss about the technical, and we go to the last part of the crypto analytic later. Okay. One more. 13 Centennial or Chobito.
The Beijing one. Screw up a little
Beijing.
bit.
Okay. 9 hours ago.
Yeah. So we are talking about China. We are talking about how far China has gone into blockchain and crypto arena. So
Yeah.
let's look at this. 140 government services application are using blockchain right now in China.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if China is using 140 applications, I wonder if US is actually using anything with blockchain. I don't think so, right?
Yeah. Currently, I think
Maybe they have, but
they
they are
have, but they
just not.
don't wise openly. They don't
Yeah,
have official announcements to say
yeah.
we use the application technology. Yeah. Blockchain
Yeah.
technology.
Beijing government will
Because
release its first what? Screw up. I can only see the word is
Beijing
cut off.
government will release first blockchain application
You,
blueprint.
you need to scroll up because from people can't see.
Yeah.
You need
Um,
to scroll up because your picture is on the lower corner.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So the Beijing government will release its first blockchain application blueprint on government services in China today, according to the local news. Right. So what according to I think I heard of this thing before. Yeah, I think I came across this similar
Yeah,
article
that's a
a few
local
months
news in
ago.
China.
Yeah.
According
So
to the blueprint. Yeah.
140 government services applications are already on blockchain. These applications are divided into three categories: data sharing and exchange. And
Yeah.
then you have business collaborative processes. And then you have electronic certificate and certificate storage. Yeah. So in a blueprint, it says what blockchain is a breakthrough in data sharing, which is data sharing is a big thing actually. So when you when you think about how some of these banks, the central banks, private banks, I think data sharing is big thing. And also in this supply chain industry, data sharing. Yeah. So data sharing is difficult to get through in a blockchain is breakthrough in data sharing, which is difficult to get through in traditional sharing way. Yeah. So of course, that being said, you need the e-cert and e-cert storage. Yeah. So you need this e-certificate to be stored in a place where it's safe. It will not just disappear, Yeah. So let's scroll down further. Blockchain gets real estate registration blockchain system. Wow, hey, that's interesting. I'm pretty much into real estate. So stop there. When I read this, I'm very excited. Yeah. So real estate registration blockchain system, for instance, will involve 11 government sectors, including the Municipal Planning Commission and the Housing and Urban Rural Development Commission. Yeah, so they are real estate. I hope they have this. I don't know. Maybe they have this title hit all based track through blockchain. Hopefully, yeah. So if they can do it, I hope Singapore is doing that too. Yeah, yeah. So the relevant departments will handle real estate registration business and store the information in the blockchain to ensure credibility. Yeah. So let's scroll up further. Let's scroll up
Okay,
further.
please wait.
Yeah. So China looking into the use of blockchain to promote data sharing. Yeah, that's just repeating the whole thing. So sometimes you read this kind of article. It's good for information, but they'll always repeat. Some of them could be copying the article from somewhere else and they put here. You don't know. Yeah. But the main thing is that Beijing, China government, they has been using blockchain. They are using blockchain and has been using blockchain. So and that's a big thing. So why I'm interested in reading this coming and take a look at this article is because you think for a moment. Beijing, China, they are basically an economic powerhouse, right? So they have overtaken US in a lot of areas. So of course, over at the US, they probably say, no, we are still the top, we are still the best. Whereas China over here, they are silently growing. They has become so strong that US fear that maybe fear is not a good word. Maybe it sounds too strong, but that is what I see from them. That's what I see from them. They have been trying to attack China all this while. Yeah, so always China doing this, China doing that, China no good, da 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 da. But the thing is, China is. You look at China; they have 1.4 billion population.
Yeah,
They have technically they have their own economy already. Yeah,
they have their
so
own ecosystem.
yeah,
Yeah,
so they have their own economy. They have own ecosystem. I mean, anything that deal with the outside world is extra and surplus. Yeah. So one thing that I'm still hoping to see China do is that they develop their own, let's say for example, mobile phone. So now I'm using Samsung, then we are using Android. Yeah, so China also they have their own mobile phone that is called what, Oppo, Xiaomi, and what else, Redmi, and what is the other one? Yeah, so I'm not too sure whether they have their own operating system. I'm not too sure, but and Huawei, yes, yeah, Huawei is the one that's having a lot of problem in US, right? Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
so I would love to see China building their own operating system, and ultimately, uh, they are able to just say that, hey, you are US, you all don't you guys don't allow us to go on your Google Play Store. No problem.
Yeah.
I have my own Google Huawei Play Store too. Yeah. So and I don't need to use Android. If Android decide to bar me, I can use Huawei OS or something like that. So that is the kind of things that I would love to see them do. Yeah. So why would I want to see them do? Of course, the more choice, the better. So when Apple came out with iOS, then shortly after that, or I don't know which one comes first. I cannot remember. The first smartphone I heard of is actually iPhone. So yeah, so then you have Android. So of course I have always preferred Android. Yeah, there's so much more to offer there. Yeah, so of course if there's another one from China, that will be interesting. Then we you can give the, I don't know, in Southeast Asia, or no, in Asia Pacific there's what's 4.6 billion population. Yeah, in Southeast Asia alone, there's 660 million population. Uh, if you want to include China, East Asia, and Southeast Asia, there's about 2 billion population, something
Two
like that.
billion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 billion population. So, hey, hello, East Asia and Southeast Asia, 2 billion population. You can definitely do a lot of things with it. Yeah. So the one thing is there is so much diversity in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Vietnam, you have Thailand, then you have Vietnam, you have
Indonesia.
Thailand, then you have Cambodia, then you have Malaysia, Singapore,
Yeah.
Indonesia, yes. Indonesia
Indonesia.
is the big thing. Yeah, and then you have Philippines, and then you have Taiwan. Then of course Taiwan, they have their own phone. They have their own mobile phone products too. Yeah, they what HTC, right? Yeah. So
HTC. Yeah.
so Southeast Asia is a big market, a lot of diversity, and I see a lot of potential in Southeast Asia. I mean, if you guys, I hope this Huawei or whoever, China mobile phone maker, if they were to think about that, hey, why not they do their own, and then it's up to them. Yeah. So that's how I feel. Yeah. So ultimately, we as user, we if we are spoiled for choice, spoiled for choices, yeah. So it'll be so good. So the thing is, when if you go to a buffet dinner, there is so much selection on the table. You can choose whatever you want. So um, mobile device should be like that. I mean, now we have a lot of different models of mobile device. So if you have different operating systems altogether, well, that's even more interesting. Yeah. So yeah. So I think I'm done for today. So back to you for closing, Richard.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Nicholas, and thank you everyone join our
No,
live stream. And it's time for us to say goodbye with the live stream about tech talk discussion by Xeonbit, and we will be back if you're interested to join with us for the next live stream. Okay, Mr. Nicholas, we wait for your clapping call.
okay, see you guys. Do take care and do all your due diligence before you buy any cryptocurrency. Read up about them. Ask people who know about them. Ask your friends who know about them. Give yourself enough information to make your decision, right? Stay safe everywhere. Bye.